Da 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 da. Chop goes the podcast. Welcome to the Snapback Chop podcast.
Is that a Christmas song?
No, that isn't that Ring Around the Rosie?
No, that's like the Pop Goes the Weasel.
Oh, Pop Goes the Weasel. Yeah.
But is that like holiday themed or no?
Okay. I bet it was a hot gift in like the 1940s. Let's just
I was just because of our content meeting call where you guys informed us about Christmas. I wasn't sure if that was another thing about Christmas I wasn't familiar with.
And I didn't know what our schedule would be, so I kind of blew holiday load on the last chop when I did that.
That's fair.
Fair.
Jingle chop.
Yeah. No, that Jingle Chop was way better.
Okay. Well, I mean,
when is this chop going live?
Tomorrow night.
Awesome. Wow. Well, I just want to say, like, am I saying Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas Eve, post-Christmas?
I'd imagine Christmas Eve plays.
Okay. Well, happy Chopmas to all our Chopmen out there.
Yeah, I think just Merry Chopmas off the top would have worked, I guess.
No, but then you're like,
then
the last time you're
obvious.
like, are we doing you're like, are we just doing the like replace everything with Chop? And I'm like, well, it's gonna get to a point where
right.
We're doing Chop Goes the Weasel.
Yeah, no, that was wrong saying that. Like that's just naturally what it's like. You know, when we're on episode 100, I can't expect you to have the natural fill.
These things are gonna get
Chop Goes the Weasel is gonna be, you know.
You're going to think that Chop Goes the Weasel was, like, unbelievable.
Right. Yeah.
Even 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
My update for the Chopman, plus 15 subs since last episode, which is the most subs gained since November 25th. So shout out the Chopman. So keep hitting that Chop subscribe button. But 128 views, which was our lowest viewership. So high conversion, found the super fans in the conversation. Last week, what did we talk about that no one wanted to listen about? Oklahoma, CFP. I feel like that was good conversation. But now we get to react to Oklahoma. Casey, what is on the agenda? I assume no guest on a Christmas week.
Yeah, honestly, I let this one slip. I was trying to get everything done before the holidays, and this fell low on the list, which hand up, that's on me. So no guest. I tried to book some last minute. No, I'm not saying it's acceptable. I'm not saying there's an excuse.
I am a huge, like, just because you're doing it right before the holidays, like you're Jewish, so you're not celebrating Christmas. So you acting like the reason why those people being Christians have off is so that they can then be locked in with their families and enjoy those times. And I'm not saying you shouldn't take your own sort of relaxation vacation, but like Nate just asked us about when should we give feedback for Paper Crowns, and I was like, well, I'm gonna handle it tomorrow because although we're off, like, yeah, I don't have Christmas Eve plans or church that I need to go to. So you saying that like you're getting ahead of the holidays.
Yeah, no, it was more like I'm making sure that we are getting everything done that we need to get done because everybody else is going to be off. Not that I wouldn't be able to do things. Like I have stuff on my list that I'm getting done throughout the week that are just personal things. Again,
but like you didn't have time to think about a guess.
No. It was less like, was I busy? Yes. Did I have time? Also, yes. Did I just leave it low on the priority list? Yes. So it's not an excuse.
But
it's a non-excuse.
What does that signal to the viewers, to the Chopman?
No,
hey
that's
guys,
super
like, you
fair.
guys are low priority.
Yeah, I mean, like
and
no clips this week. Also,
off.
You know, like yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. So it's just us.
And no clips this week is fine because that means this will be one of the most unhinged episodes. Because we're back to our safe space of like, this isn't leaving the ecosystem and 128 people are viewing it. So like, I'm getting ready to be unhinged.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh, I also, granted, you know, I got the wife coming into town tomorrow. So
there it is. Yeah, there it is. There it is, fellas.
That actually takes zero prep and like doesn't change my schedule at all. Granted, so
No,
that,
just
but
put your mind.
just
just in
saying,
a
as in
different
like
spot,
my Christmas Eve wise, like my plan is that I have to now like entertain my girlfriend, whereas the past 2 days I've just been, or the past 4 days I've just been alone here.
Are you
Again,
guys in the same place or no?
No.
Got it.
I'm south Fla. He's south but norther of me in
Are
South
you with
Fla.
Are you with Mrs. or are you at your place? Or I guess that's the same thing.
Yeah, that's
Me?
the same thing.
Yeah, no, I'm probably living with my pregnant wife. Gonna spend
No,
some
I thought
time
maybe she was like wanting to be with her family. I don't know.
No, her family's actually down here, so they were in Miami for a few days, so we've been spending time there with them, and then we're gonna go up to Boca a couple of the next few days, and then we're gonna go even more north to Palm Beach, where I'm gonna meet Casey's girlfriend, who he left Oregon early for, who skipped out on chop.
Well, I didn't leave early. I didn't leave Oregon early. That's not true.
You haven't met her?
I know.
Yeah, I don't know why
Casey
he's
didn't
saying
even
meet.
notice.
No, I did.
I'm gonna see her. I'm gonna see her. Yes, I've met her a few times.
That's why I was. I'm all. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we'll have time to hang out. We have a double date. That actually took a lot of planning. Me, Zoe, Bill, Jordan in the clubhouse. So I can try and make it a triple but it could be tough just to squeeze you and Hallie into that plan. So yeah, me, Zoe, Bill, Jordan chopping. He had a champagne glass. Who's drinking champagne on Monday?
I know we're not clipping, which is perfect. So now we can just talk about it and like
what?
No
he looks fat as fuck.
No, you got to give context.
Oh, sorry.
Hallie, women you get worried oh, am I big? Am I showing? I don't feel good about my body. I'm pregnant. It's like, I mean, she looks like a Victoria's Secret model next to Bill, probably.
Right.
I mean, good God.
Yeah. So the context is my parents now live in Florida, which is where I currently am. It has a clubhouse, a golf course. It's like a community essentially. Yeah. Is that good? I don't know. Yeah. And apparently Bill's agent, which I thought he didn't have an agent, and Jordan was his representation, but whatever. Bill's agent apparently lives here. He's here for whatever reason, maybe to chop, maybe to golf. I don't know. And
maybe to meet up with Petrino.
Right. And he was at dinner at the clubhouse here where
Casey walks into the grill on Tuesday for lunch, and there's a man in a neck brace who's just sitting down for lunch with Bill Belichick.
So
it's kind of bizarre that the last 2 weekends Tim has spent time with the Patriots coach, and now Casey has spent time.
Yeah, first Vrabes, now Bill.
I mean, I might be getting lunch with Mayo tomorrow.
Right, I was about to say.
Where is Rob Mayo?
No one knows.
Good for him.
Seriously,
fuck it.
No one's heard a peep.
No, one of the most damning things about that experiment was that he gets fired and he's not even working in football. It's not maybe he's but no one knows he's not a consultant for the Browns or
that's
he's
what
nothing.
I mean. Yeah.
What? Hold on. Wait.
He used to work for some Optum X company. I don't know if he's back there.
This is a banger headline from Mass Live, September 14th, 2025. Ex-Patriots coach Rob Mayo finally surfaces. So he really did just get... he's kept a low profile, hasn't been seen or heard from. He was just at Tennessee, Georgia. All right, so he likes good ball. Oh, that was a banger game. We're Coastal. That was a banger game.
Yeah, I think he didn't... he was doing an experience, I think.
When Tim came on, his screen was really blurry, and I really thought he pulled up wearing a MAGA hat. I was like, this one's really staying in the ecosystem, huh?
I'll go grab it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's just over there.
Yeah, I can go put it on if you want.
Yeah, so that is all to say. Again, apologies to the viewers. I didn't come with that great of an agenda.
Imagine if you had pulled Jordan though, or Jordan.
No, that would have been great.
Imagine you didn't plan a guest and you had the cojones to walk up to that table and be like, "Well, hey,
you're aware. Sorry, I had the same problem with my friend group when I sent it.
You didn't take the picture.
I was not there. That was sent from a friend. That's just where we frequent dinner. We ate at home last night. Sorry, yes, that was not clear.
Wow. Salmon for dinner?
Salmon.
Potato gnocchi? Nice.
Cauliflower
Gnocchi. Monday night at the Settlements. It's just it's a
That's
staple.
so elite. So Matt just sent me something that I'm going to listen to real quick. So he's like, closed captions. Got to help out. They're doing the video.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
But like, yeah.
No, do it. Do whatever the fuck you want to do, man.
Oh, I thought it was like part of the bit.
No, he's working.
Oh, he's working mid-chop.
Yeah. I think people like that inside scoop. All right, that's a good segue. We should start talking about Oklahoma. Yeah, that was the only thing I had on my agenda was actually Oklahoma, maybe some Vert, like what we thought of Vert's coverage from the Potato Bowl. I only got a message that only 5 clips didn't have sound, which I would have hammered the over on that. So I was thrilled about that.
5 clips didn't have sound. That seems like a lot of clips.
Well, I mean, in context of I expected no audio on anything when he got back. So,
Vert had 5 clips and no audio.
Yeah,
like big clips. Like
I said how integral. He said the first few were just setting the scene, and I was like, all right, we probably didn't need you yapping about the scene anyways. The one of them I may need to do like VO, but the setting the scene can be good B-roll to be a transition, and then like one clip may need VO. I was like, you got it. He called me. He was like, I'm about to like get to the San Francisco airport. Do you need me to like get all the footage in like tonight? I was like, no, like you're good.
Wow, what a fucking worker bee.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say.
I mean, if you thought that all the footage was coming like with full sound,
I have
like,
high expectations.
I don't know. Like Paige and Cone went to Michigan State and didn't come back with an ounce of footage that had audio on it.
Yeah, but that is like there was something broken or like it didn't function. It's like when it's 5 of 50, it's like what went wrong on those 5, or like it wasn't 5 consecutive, right?
No, I think it was 5 consecutive.
Oh, okay, all right.
So it's definitely a not all the way plugged in thing.
Yeah, the good thing is no, I know, and the good thing is he was checking throughout because he very well, because this was game day morning, and I'm like, thank God he checked because that could have been ugly.
Good for him. Have you debriefed with him yet, or no?
No, his phone call. It was actually really funny because this is still when he thought he was getting home. On his red eye, he called me. He was like, footage, blah, blah, blah. Do you need it in? I'm like, no. He's like, all right. So like, we have the social meeting tomorrow, right? I was like, yeah. He was like, at 11? I was like, yeah. And then he took like a 3-second pause. I think he was waiting for me to be like, you're good. Like, no, you're on a red eye. Like, don't worry. You don't need to be at the meeting. He was like, oh, okay. Guess I'll see you then. I was like, sounds good.
Yeah. You're tough like that. Like sometimes you expect like, attaboy, just go hit the showers, and you're just like, no.
No, I mean, we're about to have off for the longest in Snapback sports history. Like one more meeting on Tuesday wouldn't kill you.
Also, he doesn't participate, and 4 people yawned during the meeting today. So it's not like there's not any.
Yeah. By the way, this is actually, I think this is the reason that you don't give off, because then people mentally are like taken off before and after. Right, like the whole off that, like I know, because like my girlfriend, my friends, they're like, oh, this week has been impossible to work, knowing that they're going to be off the next 3 days. I think the fact that we never give off, it's just like you never even get into that mode where it's like it's never coming. So I might as well just keep this same mentality.
Yeah, but then there is a like also the human nature, like people gotta like fuck off for a little bit. I'm not saying vacation. Like part of the vacation is fucking off a little bit before and after. Like that's just built in. That's baked into the line.
But that's what I'm saying is like, in theory, it should be like, oh, I'm about to get so much time off.
But that's just not how it works. That's why teams right before the bye,
right,
looking towards the
like
bye.
In theory, we should have had our most productive Monday, Tuesday in the history of the company.
No, but that's just so naive.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No, but
I
that's what
do
I'm saying.
think I do think on the back end though, because the time off is so extended, like I genuinely think people are gonna be like bored by the end of that. Maybe I'm naive. in
You
that. Maybe
always
that's-
say that. You always are like, why do you guys love time off? You guys love the weekends. Brother,
well,
you're
this
not,
Casey, we've never had this much time off. Like
I'm
this,
telling you, people
and-
aren't going to think about work for the entire time.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Jan 5, that Monday comes back. I think we're gonna be right back into it because, well, maybe
Yeah, I
because I'm making everyone
I don't
fly
think
to
it's going to be.
Nashville.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to. Well, yeah, I don't think it's going to be slow coming out. I'm with you on that, but I don't think people like
I need to be
Saturday,
Andy
Sunday
Reid
are
out of
going
the
to.
bye. Like
What?
as long as we're Andy Reid out of the bye,
Yeah, extended.
undefeated,
Extended.
right?
Yeah, rest.
That is fine.
Yeah.
I like it for mentally. I can do more like Tim content. Like,
Right.
you know, like I've thought of some ideas and I'm just like, yeah, I didn't have like this material in my life to be like free to think about something else. Like, you know, we're not actually going to like be expected to not be posting and all
Of
this. So it's,
course.
you know, like,
Right. I mean, we got Unwrapped to post about.
yeah, I mean, like what?
And
But
I
it's-
gotta
it's
start
fucking
pushing my
tomorrow-
Ohio State narrative. The beanie's about to join my head and then not come off until we win a national championship.
12 days off, and it's 12 days off, but no one's like going like it's not like honeymoon 12 days off, right? Like if you take like a 10-day vacation to Europe, of course you're not like itching to get back.
Yeah.
But like when we went to LA last year for New Year's in the Rose Bowl, Hallie
Yeah.
and I did we fly out at the same time?
No, I went back earlier than you.
You went back earlier, and then we moved our flight up 2 days earlier. There's something about being in like the continental US, not at a resort, that is just like I kind of just want to get back into my routine or my own bed and like I don't
Sure,
know.
but
12
those
days
are-
off is a
Yeah, but
long
people
ass-
aren't like vacationing.
That's my point. I'm saying.
Oh, you
if
think they're going to be
Yeah.
more eager?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Got
think
it,
it's
got it,
just
got it.
like at some point Tim's gonna be like, you know, I can only play cards and drink with my friends so many more nights. Like it's really
yeah,
fun
I
right
run
now.
it back tonight.
Right, you
Yeah.
did it last night.
Yeah.
And then Christmas, so that you got filler, and then it's gonna be a long weekend, and then it's gonna be like, all right, but then the games. Think about this. Then the games are gonna hit. And then your New Year's, and then you have 2, 3, 4 through the weekend, and it's like by January 5th, if you still are like, I don't want to go back to work, then it's just you hate your job, and you're like, you just need to do some soul search.
I'll give you another factor here. The weather's also not where you guys are. Ass. So like Jan 5, like, and it's just fucking brutal out. You're just like, here we go. Open the lap. Like I would feel better like if I had some sunlight, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's gonna be a
Right,
factor
like
for me as
Casey's
well.
gonna play golf. He's gonna be
Right.
in the sun. It's different. He's with his girlfriend. Like I understand why and if the Ravens were in it, then that's kind of the final day of it.
Mm.
I
Like,
don't
think
really
he
understand.
would be like, okay, and then I got the Ravens here. I got Ohio State here.
I'm not sure I understand.
I don't
that's
think
correlated.
everyone.
Not
don't
sure I
know-
understand if the Ravens are still in it. I don't see an E next to us in the standings.
Like there's a chance that after Saturday or Sunday they're out of it, which would then eliminate
Right.
like
Right. Well,
you know.
we shouldn't talk hypotheticals. Let's just let it play out, eh?
So you're back in. Tim and I told you that it was over.
I just think
Lamar's
actually-
not playing.
We're not. I think that was why the episode sunk.
Right.
We did
I
fucking.
agree.
We literally just
Right.
were.
Casey brought in a Ravens fan to convince us they had a chance. Like
the only thing I'll say is I think there's a better chance that the Browns beat the Steelers actually than we beat the Packers.
Yeah, I think everyone kind of. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, just the odds wouldn't tell you that. That's
No,
all.
but like that, we all
well,
can
they're
see.
pretty
this.
close now.
Yeah, it's close.
I
know.
actually think the Browns will close as smaller dogs than the Ravens will. I would make that bet.
Well,
They're already
Love
down
was
to 3.5.
Love was
Love's
limited.
gonna play and Lamar's not.
Right.
It's as simple as that.
Well, love sucks. All right, whatever. We'll figure it out. Huntley can get it done.
And shout out me, like I didn't victory lap or like be like I told you so.
Well, you
Like,
can't really victory lap when Huntley comes in.
No, but on the, just that I told you so. Like the fumble, like it was.
But you didn't really tell us so
What I
because our
laid
quarterback
out
didn't play.
No, that's incorrect.
No, it's all null. I said the same thing to Ward. My roommate's a Patriots fan. It's all null when our backup quarterback.
Time out. The reason you can't victory lap.
My handicap like happened to a T.
Okay, but that's not a tough handicap. That's what the Ravens do.
That's what we argued about for an hour.
No, yeah, no, fair. But also, if Lamar's
going to do Ravens things,
yeah, no, that's fair.
No, I didn't even until I spoke about it. I didn't even realize how much of a microcosm that game was through the season. Like it wasn't like they did like Ravens things. It was Derrick Henry fumbles away momentum, Lamar Jackson gets hurt, Ravens blow fourth quarter double-digit lead. Game ends on Zay Flowers' fumble. Like
and the Andrews.
Right, sorry, and Andrews gets early onset CT.
By the way,
they packed all the things they've done all season into
I said
one
it out
16
loud.
game.
I said out loud after he caught it. Pitch it.
I tweeted
all my
that.
life.
It
I said it.
Set play. I think that
no,
was
it wasn't.
No,
it was not.
He said
it was not.
He likes, but when he turned, you could see the direct path.
Yeah.
I actually get why he did it. Like in terms of I saw it.
Yeah,
but
there's just a pitch horny team right now.
Yeah, right.
You just can't.
All right. Anyways, we're not talking the NFL. Let's talk OU. Let's talk OU.
All right. I'm gonna start with a question. Now that we've had time since OU, why did Tim become the biggest Oklahoma fan in the world? I
didn't. I checked the footage. You cut off one of the greatest promos of all time. Fact.
Wait, what do you mean? Okay, you're still gaslighting me on that. I told
you
I'm
it
not. Worked. It worked.
No one's saying it doesn't work. But he was about to cook.
I thought he was.
No, I know.
I thought he had cooked it.
Yeah, but there's still more there. Like, not even if I continued on the monologue, if you're just like if you like shook me or like did like it just you were just like cut done. Like when do we ever do that? Like
no, and two
scene.
And two, I'm like slightly aligned. Like I get now that I know that all of his friends are Alabama fans. Like I would root that hard against the Jets if they were in a situation like that. But it was a lot.
Like almost in tears.
No, it was a lot.
Can I furthermore?
Yes, you can.
Furthermore, this I don't know how to explain this in sports. Maybe you get it a little bit, but when it's so fun if you're like continue to bet on a team saying like March Madness or like you have them to go to the Sweet 16 and then they just like become your team. It's like, you know what I mean? I was also like really down to manifest just riding a 50-1. Like,
got it. And just you put out the content that was like being disrespect. Okay.
And it just like would have been, and you have to do it with a team that is like somewhat non-threatening, right? You can't do that with like,
of course,
Georgia.
No,
but they're good enough to like not like to be sort of threatening. Like it's a fun quarterback.
But I'm literally doing that with Miami right now, and albeit I wasn't at the game, but it's like. I don't know if I would have felt that attack. It's almost because you get to detach so easily from it also. Like, I respect, you're almost like a professional actor by what you did that night, by like buying into the role that much. I was just like, wait, when did this transition happen? Because to me, it happened slowly. And Friday night would have been like you sticking your foot in the water, being like, well, if they beat Bama, then I'm really gonna. And it felt like you were all in on night one.
Well, the tournament starts night one.
I know. I was just surprised.
And 17 rip. I was thinking about the takes and the
takes were gonna go so great.
The takes were gonna go
also,
so hard. And then for the experience, like the building, like it just. And I said it like in my walkout, like it was a perfect day. Like everything was like. Why you like I thought that little pregame with like the street closed off was like a great kind of like I just liked no one was saying you hate us and you're baiting and switching us. No one was like, oh, but like if it's the FCS, who cares? There was no like it was just like a kind of like stars aligned in
that is not, but that is what the home playoff has been for us virtually everywhere we've gone. Like, even I know Texas wasn't like the craziest environment, but we even said like it kind of matched the vibe. They were 2 touchdown favorites at home, fun, nice weather. Like the home playoff games have been such an enjoyable experience, which is ironically like what we do. And we're looking for the best, but it's almost like this is a Chick-fil-A 8 out of 10 every time. And that's what I feel like the home playoff games have been.
Right. But I mean, and I'm also talking again for the trips we go on, like people say, oh, like I can tell when you're more excited about one place over another. And like, I just can't help that. Like that's just how I feel. And Oklahoma to me, just like, it just was checking off so many boxes. And like, even Notre Dame, like I when I went there, I said, I hate Notre Dame, but I'm loving this experience. I still can't help in my core. I hate Notre Dame. So like that, it was like a Nebraska weekend type thing. I don't know if it's just because I like the old school programs and like, it just was like a Tim.
The Blue Bloods.
It was a Tim place.
You want to talk Blue Bloods now that we have an extended amount of time?
Yeah, seriously.
It was a Tim place. And I just wanted it all to work.
Thank you.
I wanted it all to work out. I did. I had so much fun.
What would you have done if they had won? Like, would you be, oh, this is how we're going to beat Indiana? Like, do you even know what your new persona would have been?
Yeah, just be like, we're going to lock down this defense. Like, again, Mateer is like a fun college quarterback. Like,
fucking sucks.
But like when he's on, it's so fun.
He's fun in theory, except he's like the Ravens. Like, he's actually never on. At least since he got hurt.
I know, but like watching him at Washington State and like, again, as a college football junkie, like knowing this guy before other people do. And like, I think that's like it's like Bailey Zappi, like Zappi hour. Like that was awesome. I bought a Bailey Zappi jersey. Like I used to bet him at Western Kentucky. Like, it's just when you can kind of feel having a thing.
If they had come back and won, would you have wanted to go out?
Yeah, I would have went out. For sure.
Cool.
Like, it's like so funny because I hate everything. So when I'm like all in on something, it's like, what's the catch? Why are you so excited?
Yes. No, there's no doubt that it is like, wait, Tim's supposed to be like this and he's this. But that one was bizarre because to me, it came out of nowhere, or at least it was slow building. And then I look at you mid-third quarter, and it's literally as if you had been an Oklahoma fan your entire life, and you were like heartbroken.
Yeah. I mean, and again, and I just got to look at the grouper, and it's Roll Motherfucking Tide, and like I just can't. Like in that now, I'm home for the holidays, so I got to go see all these people.
Well, the good thing is Indiana's putting fucking belt to them, and shout out Jack for. I was like, do I make the walkout? But it's kind of brain rot, and then you were like, just post it. 220,000 views, and I got Indiana at even odds.
You didn't even post it to Instagram because you're a fucking useless mutt.
Nope, that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
Service. What happened?
We didn't have service. I thought it didn't get posted. I didn't realize till the next morning it did get posted on TikTok because it did in the background. Shout out Tim. That is a thing now. But yeah, we didn't have service leaving the entire time. And then in the morning, I just thought it was too late at that point.
Yeah. No,
yeah, if I said that.
Yeah, no, that is. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go on mute real quick. Tim, role play and just fucking grill him because that is.
I'm not even doing because I can't even do it. Like I'm not even jumping in. Because I get the feeling, right? Like him saying it's too late. I'm like, yeah, I'm also in that. I have been diagnosed
by the
with
way,
that as well.
Similar. Not even an excuse, just a reasoning. And not a correct one, similar to like why we don't have a guest like that. I'm just explaining to you what happened. I'm not saying that is correct.
Right. But like, but the reason why it gets laughed at is because, all right, so if you're saying it's just a reason, or it's just the reason. What are you saying? It's the reason.
I mean, it's not an excuse or a good reason. Yes.
But the reason that we have to push back is because that thought went through your head, and we're trying to say that
I don't know if it did.
Logical.
I don't know if it did. No, for sure. I don't know if it did. It was an early morning.
Did, if you just explained it as that.
Well, no, like talking it out now, like obviously.
Got it.
I can't just imagine if that was me. Just
imagine. No, I'm a hypocrite. I hold my talent to other standards 100%. Like I'm not shying away from any of that.
You know what? I'm gonna make you post it right now.
Even I wouldn't wish that on someone.
I can't post it now.
Post it now.
I can't
post it now.
Can't post it now.
Why?
I can't post it now.
Why?
We're 7 days removed.
I don't care. I'm gonna make a point. Post it. By the way, Barstool does this jokingly, right? Like Mincy posts at 2:30 in the morning, the game time ad.
That's incredible.
I actually think it's their best advertising because then it's like
No,
a hilarious joke within itself.
That's why it's like, why can't Icy Vert just like have that as well? Like,
Yes, but Icy Vert did get quote tweeted by Oklahoma University.
Yep.
Which led to good things.
But they were handing out follows like they were candy. I mean,
but quote tweets on game day. I mean, there's some value there.
That's fair. And then their next tweet is like someone getting suspended. So the pro professor thing.
Yeah, I didn't even see what happened with that, nor do I care. But Oklahoma was
all right. It's live.
Thank you.
I would have been sitting over that caption for about 4 hours.
Oklahoma was jumping. I think early on, when Tim was apparently in his Oklahoma bias trying to push us into, a different tier. I did feel like it was just Notre Dame part 2, but then they definitely took it to another level. And I don't know if that was, I guess both games were kind of blowouts. I don't know what the reasoning was, but OU definitely jumped up. What the thing was at the tailgate, there's a fan, all the fans, like, it's going to be the craziest environment ever. It's going to be insane. And I said, I think it's going to be insane given what you guys know. But, like, when we look at the SEC, you've got Tennessee, you've got probably the Swamp. Like, you think it's insane until you start to list it out. It's like, well, it's 8th out of 18, right?
Yeah, Georgia.
Do we think, we haven't done all the SECs, so I guess we can't fully speak on it. But do we think it's top 3 SEC?
I think it is, like, the most run-of-the-mill, very good college experience. Like, I think you get the small town where there's not much. You get the mini downtown with the mini on-campus scene. You get solid bars. You get a great atmosphere, good tail. But, like there's nothing absolutely jumping off the page, but it's just a great – like, it felt like you could rinse and repeat and put 7 different logos on that experience.
I love tiering it into how Tim plays the game, which is – here's bucket list. Here's where I tell my friends, you go to Bama, then you go to Knoxville. When do you tell someone to go to Norman?
I'm like,
especially because their big rivalry game isn't on campus. Like, it's just it's
Bedlam,
great,
like,
but it's the same thing. It's the same thing as Alabama, but like Tim says, it's just like it's Alabama and they do things maybe just slightly better in every category. So it's just like, go to Bama instead.
I like Oxford more than Norman, but I know that Norman can get up and get bigger. But to your point, they're going to play their rival neutral. So, like,
I think Ole Miss has more to it than Oklahoma did. Just a little. Like, they don't have, because campus corner and the town square are the same.
You got to see the Grove. Is it like
I don't think you got to see the Grove.
Is it like Auburn?
Yes. Auburn and Norman are the exact same experience. Small college town, good bar scene, good on-campus tailgates, and then a very loud atmosphere. It's the same. They are the exact same experience.
Well, in the studio review, I said, like, it's just pound for pound, like a really solid college football experience.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd imagine.
And we saw one of the best crowds, right?
Right.
We have to keep that in mind.
By the way,
which
I
is
think
when you're making a recommendation, you're not even going to be able to say, "Oh, go for this game," because
Right.
they're never going to see a crowd like that again. At least for,
I think
until Bedlam.
Tennessee, Auburn,
any of those places hosting a night game
and
just
Oklahoma
really
are just going to be
stuff.
great experiences. Yeah.
Any of those
But
places.
I have Tennessee above those two.
I do too. I have Tennessee in a separate tier.
It's like slightly louder, but is the experience around Knoxville much better?
I feel
I don't even remember what we did in Knoxville.
Because you didn't leave the hotel. Like, I went to the Peyton Manning bar the night before. I went to Saloon 18 or whatever.
You got there the day before us, you fucking.
It is. I will defend Casey. That was the one night we made him stay out, and we stuck in like an hour and a half long line after the game.
Yeah, that bar. No. That I'm fine with that. I was saying the night.
Sandwich
I'm
shop,
just saying.
and I think there's.
What did we do the night before?
You got it. You guys all got in really late, so I went like solo.
Yeah. We got in later. It was Thursday.
Wait, we went to the
in
sandwich shop. We went to the sandwich shop the day of the game. No, we had
Friday.
access.
We got in Thursday.
Yeah, I'm saying,
night.
what did we do Friday night?
Oh, Friday night. Friday night in Knoxville. We went sandwich shop, merch.
I don't even remember.
Call it?
No, I don't think we called it.
No, we were going back to Hooker Alley. We definitely didn't just call it.
We went to the Vault.
Oh, yes.
And then that dinner.
Yes.
And then we ate like so much food and no one wanted to go out.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the concert was like kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, just being able to do a concert on the water in October, like, it's a good time. So, in conclusion, Norman never really gets recommended,
right?
But not for like a bad reason.
No.
It's just like it's above average, middle.
No, I think it's more than above average. I think it's really good.
But I also like
it's just not great.
It's also one of those. I mean, I know they're all the SECs are like this, but it's also, to me, I think of it too as like one of those OG, like every sport schools.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like good at everything kind of places, and I like that too. Like that's fun.
Yeah.
You just feel like, again, sports vibe. You know it too. I think when I look at my trips, like it's also when you're like a little more rested. Like I don't know, I felt rested. I felt you always, or it's exciting to get after we split up or solos, or to get it, like it's so much easier. You like go back, you're like, oh my God, 4 is so much better, like so much easier that everyone's ask. Like I don't know, just like enjoyed myself from that. Like it just was
it also like maybe we stay at that bar longer if it's not fucking freezing cold. Like the outside one. But then we ended up going out after to the bar for the game on Thursday. So that was fun too.
And you like also it's the only game, so you're not checking other scores or like did you see, you're just really like that's the event. That Friday night playoff game is like one of the best like inventions. It's like that one especially. That standalone, like the first one, kick it off.
Yeah, it's funny. Originally, it felt like they got it wrong with the schedule because then they put the Tulane and the JMU games later, but it kind of worked out. And not even from an NFL perspective. I was home for the holidays. I had dinner Saturday. I didn't have to make, I sat by the pool, watched Montana State. Tulane became a snoozer. So I kind of,
I have an extremely hot take. The more I'm doing it, I think with solid Wi-Fi, which almost every single airline on their main planes, 3x3s, have, if they have good Wi-Fi, that's kind of my favorite viewing experience for games now. Like I only get Wi-Fi on one device, so it's on my computer. So at commercials, I'll like check other stuff, but like there's nothing going on. I'm just like locked into the game on my computer. Like I really enjoyed watching Texas A&M versus Miami, like on the plane with nothing else to do.
It's not horrible. It's not horrible. It's not a bad take.
Yeah, I don't mind flying Sunday at 1 either. For that same reason.
That I feel limited on screens.
maybe it's because Tim tampered with my brain, but red zone, I'm pretty over it at this point.
No.
Also,
It's not even just red zone, but you want to be watching more than one game on an NFL Sunday at 1.
Or not really. I would either watch the Ravens or watch red zone.
Oh, yeah. You and I are not the same. Shield, I need multiple screens for.
Yeah, I mean, I do miss my screens, but I do understand you're just in a pod and you're just
Right.
like, watch the sports.
Nobody's talking to me. Like, it's just Miami.
It's such a safe
versus
space.
A&M.
It's safe space.
With
If I could
Miami,
live
with Miami
bet
money
in the
line,
air,
you can
like
live bet.
once Delta partners with fucking Polymarket, I'll be good to go.
Ripping the offshores, like, yeah.
No,
it's
dude, but
elite.
like, I want to be able to put in like the 35 leggers.
Right.
That's like, yeah.
Now this guy puts in 35 leggers.
Here's the difference. I put in a 35 legger. I don't tell anyone about it. I don't cry about the last leg.
Did you hear
I
about
don't-
my?
I don't root for the
Did
first
I cry?
one. And then,
Did I cry? Did I cry? Did you see me visibly excited at any point except when Barner scored the touchdown, and I was not upset when we lost?
That wasn't a shot at your foul. That was not a shot at
Better
that.
not have been.
It was a shot at anyone with the 10 legger and
It's when Vert in the first quarter hits his first leg of his slip.
correct.
Yeah.
And Schmitty over here thought we text me today. Yeah, let's take the Nigeria team total over 1.5.
Sharp.
I'm sure that
It
hit.
hit.
It did.
It hit.
Right.
The
Schmitty bets
AFCON
is
the
the next
AFCON
higher.
under total hack is off to a horrendous start this year.
Yeah. No, it's been a cash cow.
It's brutal. I bet them all as soon as they opened up. I got the entire opening round, everyone's first match. Bet it before they all started. I'm getting slaughtered. If I didn't double down on the Niners once, Niners was a Seahawks-sized wager. Doubled down on once they went up 7-0.
I tweaked out over the Niners line. I was like, why is it moving? I just overthought it.
Yeah.
Like,
honestly, I've been pretty good on the fucking Oregon backdoor was, oh my God.
So
Like 99-yard drive in 3 minutes. Are you fucking kidding? Are you fucking kidding me?
Just fucking welcome, man.
I mean, that was insane. But straight betting has been a beautiful thing lately.
Yeah,
Can't lie.
it's like when you're like a good bettor.
Yeah, I'm
actually.
having winning weeks, except for the Ravens obviously fucked me. But another responsible move when we were up 11, I was like, I think we can probably win this game. But you're giving me 7.5. You're telling me the Ravens aren't going to blow this at least a little? Hedge down 7.5. Should have taken
Isn't
money.
that just great?
I mean, I wish I took money line. How fucking fraudulent our team
No, but
is.
that's pretty clinical, man. Like that's
No. Well, I was hoping to middle it because I had the 3.5
There you go.
and
You're
then the
using big
7.5.
words now too.
Well, I fucking lost, man.
Yeah. Try having every teaser tied to the Lions. That was fun.
Oh my fucking God. Yep, lost that too.
Got wiped out.
Yeah.
Wiped out.
Fuck the Lions, man. Holy fuck.
did I not say though that was a game Pittsburgh?
No. We knew.
Like,
Yeah.
No, 100%. As soon as Gainwell caught that shit laying down and they went in tied at half, I was like, we're so fucking cooked.
Yeah. No, I knew we were cooked, but there was not, and it's just funny when it's just like tied up there's nothing you can do. They're just like, there's no out. You just gotta watch this.
Right.
hedge.
You know what's about to happen. And you can't. By the way, that was exactly how I felt about the Ravens on Sunday night. Like, I was like, I know how this game's gonna go. And Lamar got hurt. And I was like, oh, are we gonna get blown out? I was like, no, actually, let's see. Oh, we're actually gonna do the fake win. And like, did you think there was any chance when they got the ball back down 4, Casey, that they weren't gonna win the game?
Well, they were down 3. I thought we were going to overtime.
Oh, down 3. Okay.
Oh, I knew they were scoring a touchdown.
I thought we were going to overtime and then losing in overtime. But yeah, no, the
Right.
team fucking
This
sucks.
is the true test of fandom.
Yeah.
Are you watching soccer during the podcast? I just see your glasses.
I see green
reflecting
grass
it.
on your glasses.
It may
No,
be
it's you guys. I'm looking right back at you. I was
None of us are wearing green.
I was checking the final AFCON score. It went over. So we're 1-7 to start the first round.
the true test when Huntley got the ball back, did you think there was any chance they were gonna drive down, score a touchdown?
100%.
Oh, what? Maybe it's more fun, Tim, in the delusion. Because I'll say this. I don't know if you
the
saw but
Patriots team was. They already were without like Spillane and someone else before the game, and then they also had both their D tackles were out, and they lost a corner. Like it was a depleted defense that I just
Spillane. Then Tonga got hurt. Like
Tyler Huntley can't throw a forward pass. How did you think they were marching down the field?
Nah, I just Huntley. Honestly, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not the Huntley like over Lamar guy.
Casey,
but there is
Huntley,
something when you play Lamar in the first half, you have so much to worry about. Huntley just throws that fucking stick route for 8 yards to D-hop on the outside, like that can move the ball down the field at times.
No, it can't. There's no big
No. You don't get to do because if Zay doesn't fumble, we don't have the answer, so we can't do the hypotheticals.
We actually can't. We can't do this for another half hour. We just can't. We can't.
I will say that the betting and bad beat, because I've obviously I had Montana plus 19.5 against Montana State. They're up 3 in the third quarter. No surprise, like still dejected and upset, but like zero shock factor. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it. So last night I had this crazy fantasy sweat. I knew all weekend I was going to lose. Like it was one of those where from the start, like, Kyron puts up 11 for him. I'm like, oh, maybe. Jaden Reed only puts up 7. Oh, maybe. Bijan goes off. And, like, I'm projected to win by 11 going into Monday Night Football. And I'm like, I know I'm not winning this game.
Can I bet against that?
Right. I just know I'm not going to. So what happens? George Kittle, obviously 8 for 85 and a touchdown. He scored. It ends it. Like, I'm now projected to lose by 12 going into the second half. And then I'm like, well, if Taylor scores, like, I'm not going to get excited because I know that's the tease.
Mm-hmm.
And then Taylor scores, and I'm like, it still doesn't matter. When Kittle got hurt, though, I was like, well, because I've been on the other side of it also, now I know that I do have a chance.
Right.
And then when they didn't review the Tonga's catch, I was like, okay, now like things have swung into my favor. Like all week they were going against.
I don't know how. I don't know how the Niners, like, you don't need to actually challenge. Why don't you just bang one and give yourself some time to look at the review? Like that was mind-boggling to me that they.
Mind-boggling. I think it's because Shanahan had burnt a challenge on a really bad challenge.
But I think if it's a scoring play, even if they don't call it, if they had banged one, they would have reviewed it. I could be wrong about that.
Yeah, they almost went like quick to the.
It was insane.
Yeah,
whatever.
That was pretty nuts. Good fantasy dub. I'm in the chip.
Yeah, I'm also in the chip for the losers.
Lost round 1.
My next Seahawks play. That's just my new name for any whale play. My next Seahawks play is I took the Cal Hawaii over. That feels like it's going to be a fucking fun one.
Yeah.
What is it though? 67?
51. I was like, I like that.
Yeah. They're both of them are capable, but they'll stall these two sometimes, these offenses, and like be like, wait. What?
I'll give you. I will stamp that. I went to sleep. This was back when I think I hit a huge underdog number early in the season. So I probably had like 38 grand in the account. And so, like Tim, you start firing like $1,000 and $2,000 like 4 or 5 leggers. So by this point, it was the Florida Texas day, and Duke's playing Cal at 10 o'clock or whatever. And I've burned through the 38 grand over like 2.5 weeks. And so, but I'm still playing like once you're in the 1,000 or 2,000, it's not like you then drop to 100. Like you got to play that. So I think
you're like, are those odds wrong?
I think I had like 2 grand on a 5-leg, 4 overs with 1 wide receiver correlated under to hit. Right. So like you still get the 20x. So it's like 20 to win 30 or 40 grand or something. And I go to bed and like is mid third quarter. JKS needed 30 passing yards. Who's Duke's quarterback?
Mensa.
Mensa needs 46 passing yards. The wide receivers over that I had needed one more catch, and he had like 7 for 80 at that point. I go to bed. They all went under. I'm like, what could have possibly happened in the final 17 minutes of this game? Apparently, that's a thing.
Man, they're both putting on for the Brotherhood over there. Like, that shit's going over. Like,
maybe just a live under as a middle. As a head, knowing now that you know that could happen between Cal and Hawaii, they stall out. Is that game tonight?
Tomorrow night.
But also, like, that's a game that, again, that game will live bet ping pong it the whole game if you really want to.
Right.
Because that game will also get shit faced at one point and be outrageous. I just don't know when that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's happening early or late.
So, Case, what did you think of Vert's coverage at the Idaho Potato Bowl?
I thought he did well.
I had the most viral tweet of the fucking Idaho Bowl, so I don't know what he did.
No, I thought he did well. The video, like him having the wherewithal of, I know it seems so simple, but I was impressed, proud, whatever, of like he was clearly recording that clip for YouTube of the kids walking by him and then him pulling it, posting it to Twitter. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's so good.
No, that clip was absolutely hilarious. I mean, this is it. This child just spawned in. I think if we don't have, I think we should be more interactive on the show, anyways, right? Like, I feel like we should showcase some stuff. I mean,
and then he's
also,
like,
by the way, it feels planted with the crane. Like the crane actually makes the whole clip. All right, so we had that tweet. He had I thought this was solid. The Idaho Potato. I mean, great. Oh my god, I didn't.
Wait, you didn't see this?
That is fucking fit. Holy shit! Why does that look identical?
No, identical.
Oh my god! You had a good interaction with this.
Yeah, I popped off on that.
What else? I didn't get this one.
I think he's sitting in the last row.
Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah.
Wait, where? Here?
In the red over there? Is that him?
Top left.
Yeah, in the gray pants.
Okay. I didn't get that. This he got a little heat for because people felt like, then if the stadium filled up, which I guess it did, right? Like
the lower bowl, yeah.
If you look down there.
Like, again, if you're like insulted by that, like, oh wait, hold on, it's gonna get banged out. Like, his outfit was a great idea too, by the way.
I agree. That was really, that was good smarts.
And the
on
the outfit
picture too of them laid out and stuff.
You know the viral meme of like the kid in the Willy Wonka looking down and what?
Wrong meme, different meme.
Where it's like he's smiling and then he looks down and like gets scared. Mm-hmm. Like you can like see the outline of his little pecker like in the fit check. And like someone tweeted that. I was geeking.
And the gear is sick.
Elite. That vest is fucking sick.
Yeah, so good.
The hat is. I could see Tim rocking the hat.
Yeah. No, like I should have gone just for the merch.
Yeah.
Just for the merch.
Yeah, I thought he did a good job. I thought we did a good job at OU. Actually, I feel like a lot of people knew us there. Yeah, I was happy overall with the performance over the past week. Hopefully, and I'm bullish on both YouTube videos too. So I'm excited.
Yeah, the big jump
and also I didn't
year.
realize. Sorry to cut you off. Our boy Hunter Reynolds was there and the boys of 98. And I'm horny off of like, I'd love to comp numbers to an experience against them too. So we'll see.
That's true. When are they getting their videos out?
I've been checking boys of 98. I didn't see theirs. Hunter's went live, I think yesterday. It's trending fairly well. For him,
sometimes it's good because we leech off of them.
Yeah, he's got 7K in a day. So
for his channel, I feel like that's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The other one to comp to is bussin' because
Yeah, they posted their under the hood.
Lawan went, and I was watching because I think less than like comparing numbers, I'm more interested to see like what is everyone's approach? How do you create content around? Like what is everyone's style?
Right.
Their content is like it's just for them, right? And their audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it really is. Like there's a 40-second stretch of the video that is just him dapping up people. Like no audio. Like he sees Herb Street, then like he's too far away talking to Urban Meyer. So like you can't actually hear what Meyer's saying. So it's just like the visual of them talking.
You know,
I'm
it's
like,
funny. I wanted to talk about that. Like I was gonna walk into the truck, camera rolling, and then I quickly turned it. I couldn't. I didn't know what the vibe was. I don't think the kid showing us around had any fucking clue what we were supposed to be doing. Like what? Like I just it's like
I thought it was very nice of him to show us around.
No, extremely. But I'm just saying,
I thought
like,
he gave us like a comprehensive tour, like,
yeah,
and he reintroduced me to Robert Stone. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just didn't know if I should be rolling. I didn't want to make them uncomfortable. It was a very chill setting. Like, I felt like it was the right decision going no, because I can tell usually when I don't, and it's like it would have played here, but I just felt like after evaluating,
my take would be, I don't think the footage would have added anything. You know, like they're not.
But the point of like people will watch him dap people up. Like if we had 20 seconds of like a quick chop, a dap, I think people would get horny for that.
Because like I was chopping with Urban.
No, we know.
But wouldn't you recommend a Bussin' to create better content with all the access and stuff they have, or you just think that's like the show is the show and they should?
Yeah, I think I think there's a like a middle ground. Like I think we do the same thing where we're like, we know we could cut this, but this is a good chop. They're here for us. Like I think Bussin' has an even like higher level of here for us than we do, and like them keeping it in is what
they went 5 minutes from the 2:30 mark to 7:30 mark. A Denzel Washington Will Smith debate. No on screen, nothing, like literally a live podcast.
Yeah, I don't know if they have the nightcap level of freedom as we've seen, because they can do whatever the fuck they want.
New favorite show.
Unbelievable.
But
you know what we could do?
Where did Ocho go to school?
Oh, I think he. God.
Like, because Jack, I agree that getting super fans into, like, if we went to a Miami game with Irv, like, that's perfect. Like, getting these super fans into our experiences, it could be the next thing.
Can you give me the conference when you look it up?
Pac-12. But he is not known for playing here. Like, this doesn't even ring up.
Well, he was only there a year.
Arizona?
Oregon State. He was at Santa Monica from 97 to 99.
I feel like I knew he was at a small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he would be the perfect person to go to do a snapback experience with, because he's just like chill, will chop about anything, and then he's hyped for the game.
Well, isn't this two different conversations? Like rolling on the bus with Trent Richardson, Mark Ingram.
Oh yeah, no, we've gotten very far away from the original discussion.
Urban Meyer, who AJ McCarron.
AJ McCarron.
Would it be useful to our content? I don't think that's the question. I'm going off of like your feel thing. Like, what do you do when you go on the bus? Like, I think at first I'm like, you might be surprised by this. At first I'm like, any person who's talent, who's like used to being on camera,
should expect a camera.
Like, just expect a camera. And also like, sometimes you look extra cameraman-y. And I think that I don't know. I can't remember how cameraman you looked, but when you have like the Yeoman oversized t-shirt, the headphones, the beanie, it's like, no, man, sorry. This guy doesn't like know sports, right? He's just like some guy that holds a camera. Like, and then if they were like, hey, sorry, you're just like, oh, I don't know who these guys are. My fault. Like, like I'm just told to hit record. Like that, if I'm a,
You're saying
sometimes-
he actually could have used that.
yes, like when I've held the camera for 2 seconds, like I was holding the camera when you were doing your SEC tailgate bit,
Yep.
and like it is weird when like it was a weird dynamic because I'm watching you in front, and it is like always tough when you're like filming a shot like that and there's people everywhere. Someone's gonna see the camera, like that can always happen or whatever. And I just got into like this almost like this zen like mode of like I just hold the camera. I don't even know where we are or why this is important. Like I'm just filming this talent guy. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like you can't get mad. Like who's the cameraman? You know?
Right. The cameraman
Right.
never gets in trouble.
Right.
Right.
Like-
Right,
He's
but
the only
but
one
then-
who's actually looked at is like, you're doing a real job for
Yeah.
these fake job people.
But all right, if Casey's rolling, it's like you have two choices. One, you literally, not even just Casey, we all have to act like we don't recognize them or like we're not, or you have to be like, hey guys, this is what we're filming. And then like get one of them excited about the idea of like just answering a question or something. Like there's no image. We couldn't, I don't
Because
even know
we
how
weren't going there for a chop sesh. Like we would have had to approach them and been like, hey.
Like, all right, here's the thought that went through my head. We walk in, and it's like, oh, okay. Are we gonna acknowledge them that we're also doing content, or are we just kind of like they do their thing, we do our thing? And it's probably like, hey, Mark, I used to do like, what is the in with, and what is our connective tissue? Or Tim went the approach of like, Coach, like we're just gonna chop it up, not like, hey, we're also in industry, right? Like you almost played just a fan, you know, like a football fan.
Yeah, I was thinking like, okay, you're in a now like we're all in a 6-foot space,
Right.
So are we gonna pretend like I don't see?
Right. Like we don't see each other.
that,
Yeah,
like,
that's
there's a
fair too.
combined,
That is
like,
what we did
10 national championships.
That's
on this
100%
couch.
what we did.
Like,
until Tim talked to Urban.
and then I was thinking like, well, that's a little weird too. Like to just not even like, oh, look at those statues. And then I'm just like, you know what? This fucking, because I also, as we got on there and I could see, I'm like, are we actually gonna like see the guys? I started thinking, what do I ask? What do I say? Just in case, like we get out of here and Jack's like, this is what I mean. We meet people, we don't have no idea what to fucking say. Or Casey's like, that would have been a good thing to say to Urban Meyer. Like now that you're fucking off of the bus, like, and so I'm just like, okay, like I'm always thinking, like, what's my content? With like, how do we do this? But I'm also not like, so I was just trying to play it off of like, I wasn't gonna like, we're here on the bus. So I was like, just play it like you guys do media, we do media. There's cameras, you're talent, I'm talent. Like this is just two guys just chopping it up. Like, you know, I didn't say like blind rank Thanksgiving foods. I'm like, what do you coach? What do you do with 3 weeks to prepare? You know, like what's the deal? And he's like,
And I think if we had rolled that, it would have been weird. Agreed?
Yeah.
like, yeah, I mean, then you get to the point where Casey's like in our face a little bit, or you know, like
it was tight.
I would
have
interacted had there been an Oklahoma player. Like for the content and stuff we were filming, if there was an OU player, I think it would have applied. The problem with Bama and Urban is like they're just too big. They've seen it all. They've played in NFL games. Like Gerald McCoy, like what's the best game you've played in this building? Like there would have been a way to introduce. There was no way to like I got to catch Mark Ingram up on why I'm wearing Alabama gear. Like there just was no logical tie without needing much explanation.
Yeah, no, I mean, I also just think back to the like why Luwan like gets him dapping up everyone. It's like that's just more experience for us, and like the pace of those things happen quick, and it's just like a good habit to just be like, no, I'm just gonna go up and talk, you know, and like.
No, I think your approach was right.
Like
I agree. It's weird. It was weirder of us to just go in there and act like we all didn't see each other.
And maybe
it was also a legit shock factor because I don't even know if I knew who was the get. It's like the Big Noon crew was like they're off this weekend. Now they're in this trailer. I'm like, wait a second. I thought it was gonna be like McCarron and like Ryan Broyles.
Yeah.
You know, like someone I could act like I didn't know who they were. I think
Right.
that's what it was. What the fuck was Urban Meyer? That you know, like, wait, what?
I just like I think experiences, Radio Row, this just getting used to these guys is and I think of it too, Jack, from like just being in more conversations with you, and you're like, oh, Ed Orgeron's doing a media campaign because he's trying to get back into coaching. Like that's no different than like any content creator. Like I'm just like, we're in the same game.
Right.
We're in the same, like we are in the same game. And I'm not going to like pretend I'm not. I'd be way more embarrassed if I had to like film a fucking TikTok with him. Like we're not in the same game. But like we have a camera, you have a camera. You're waiting here like till they say go, and you're going to go like. And so
the reality is what we do is authentic, and we actually acted authentically.
Yeah.
Versus if we were TikTokers, we would have viewed them as opportunity.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What they could have done for us really did not offer us much,
Right.
which is crazy to say.
Right.
But there was just no logical kind of tie-in, especially in the moment. If we had said, hey, we're going to be in the bus with these guys for 3 minutes, right? If he had told us outside and he was like, do you think you'll want to do content? We were like, hey, let's discuss this really quickly. But we literally walked in Urban Meyer, Mark Ingram, and Ingram's like sitting on the couch like he's chilling, you know, like they're talking shit. It was just that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. Yeah.
No, I no harm, no foul, but I think it was a fun like rep. I mean, I would have no problem being like, do you mind if I ask you a question? Like for the camera, we're traveling here for the game. Like
totally,
you know,
but that's what I was saying about no OU player being there. Like you do a really good job of being like, we travel every weekend for a college football game. And then the next logic, like it makes no sense to then ask Urban Meyer, what's it like to prep for 3 weeks for that content?
Correct.
It is still breaks down a wall and gives them, okay, this is what they do. Oh, so you guys are like us with Big Noon, right? But I would just like to ask an Oklahoma guy, like, what's it going to be like? What was it like? You know, shit like that.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was funny. I actually like forgot that happened. Like, you're just like, I'm like, hey, coach, what's going on?
All right. Should we get into NFL picks?
I feel like there was one other thing I wanted to talk about. I don't know what. I don't know. Yeah, I'm so fascinated to hear what Icy Vert's feedback is on going alone. I'm quite fascinated.
Text them.
No, I want.
When are you gonna get it?
No, I mean I just like I want the debrief. I want us all to like rag on him and then like have him be like, but like, no, and then the camera, like, you know, just like, yeah, man, like that's what happens. Like, yeah, welcome. Like, you know.
All right, let's do NFL picks then.
Yeah, Jack's hot streak unfortunately comes to an end. He had
Who did I have?
+2.5.
I thought that was the bet of the year.
Tim and I both get on the board with the Seahawks, obviously for me, and the Eagles -6.5. By the way, I had it written down, so when we took it, actually, Seattle was +1.5 when I took it. I know we were discussing outside of the car.
I was on your side.
Oh, I thought you guys were trying to gaslight me into saying I was laying 1.5.
Jack did, and I actually came in and said when you grabbed it, you had they were +1.
Yeah. All right. So Tim and I both on the board. Who wants to start?
Compelling TV here.
Trying to like it. I don't really like anything.
No, these numbers are pretty tough.
I mean, we're in week 17, right? Like, in theory, this is when they would have the best.
I like the. Actually, no, I don't. I actually don't like that at all.
Is Mariota playing?
No.
Who's the quarterback?
Their third string.
Oh, okay. That would explain why Dallas. I had as 3-point favorites and they're 7. I was
is it Johnson?
Yes.
Oh,
Josh
right.
Johnson.
I forgot Mariota got hurt at the end. Yeah, so I don't like that. I mean, just give me
Honestly,
Green Bay.
yeah.
Give me Green Bay -2.5.
That's what I was about to say.
Only because it's going to be 4.5 at close, and
Give me the Browns +3.5.
I've already took it a 4.5.
Give me the Browns +3.5.
I'm surprised there's a lot of Browns love. I actually figured the fact that I'm not surprised there's Browns love. I'm surprised Tim would like the Browns. Like, it feels like you're buying kind of high on, like, they were super competitive against Buffalo.
No, it's a
Steelers fade.
home divisional dog. This
Yeah,
type of game.
Spoiler.
No, Tomlin
especially
is a
if
favorite
we
on
win,
the road in the division.
especially if we win on Saturday. Like Browns can just play spoiler. Like
That's not how it works. It's worse.
no, I know because they have
Tim
more
would
to play
want-
for. No, I get it. Trust me, but
So why say that? Right?
because
Like,
I want
you
that.
get it.
I want that to happen.
Right. Okay. All right. I'm Green Bay -2.5. Write that shit down.
Yeah, I'm Browns +3.5.
There's so many fucking.
I'm Packers -2.5 because the line's gonna move, but I know the Ravens are gonna win because they do that, and then Pittsburgh will win. That's my prediction.
I wanted to take. Dude, Arizona. Like, I want to jump on Arizona +7, but after last week, like, I just can't even. Like, it's so hard to stomach. So hard to stomach.
They're just. I mean, I guess McBride might go for like 400 yards. You're also getting a really good number. Like, since he would have been laying 4.5 had they not beaten Miami by 72 points.
It looks like the look at was 3.5.
Right.
Like,
like how much really changed from just beating the pulse off Quinn Ewers?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Arizona +7. That'll be what I take. Yeah, I just.
All right.
Who is Cincy to be laying 7?
Right.
Agreed.
I felt that way about the fucking Saints though. I was like, the Saints are laying 6.5 in a football game. Why?
I got the Jets at 4.5
right.
early in the
No,
week.
I liked it at 4.5 too. They I'm not high enough on New Orleans. Like, I had the Shuck thing. I think I'm properly priced there. I don't think you could be lower on the Jets. Like, I think I knew they were horrendous. I had them pretty low, but like they might be the worst team in the NFL.
I contemplated laying it with New England against the Jets this week.
What's that line?
It's double digits. I think it's like 13.5.
Wait, Jack, who'd you want to lay it with?
Huh?
Who were you saying might be the worst?
The Jets.
Oh, I kind of wanted to do the Broncos.
Yeah, it is a tough handicap with how much movement.
Yeah, I just think like one seed's still there, and like the Chiefs. You want to talk about a team checked out? I've never seen a more checked out team in the history of the NFL.
Yeah, I do agree with that. But imagine like how Tim bets the preseason college football stuff. If you could have bet Denver at Kansas City week 17. That would probably be the biggest flip in the history of football. Probably move like 19 points.
And to think too, Kansas City laid a number at Denver this year.
Yeah.
I think they laid 1.5 or 2.
Yeah.
Because this that game, right? It's like lay it with Denver. 23-10, you lose. 23-10 is totally.
I don't know how they score a point.
Denver's defense having some leakage recently.
Just against Jacksonville.
No, they against Green Bay too. They got the turnovers, but there was definitely some true leakage. I just know that because I woke up to a Monday mailbag that was like, could the Denver defense win a Super Bowl playing this poorly? And I was like, are they playing that poorly? So apparently that's a thing.
And
just crowdsourcing.
Yeah, no, that's what you should do. No
one has a better pulse on their team besides a true fan. who was
Correct.
willing to
That's fair.
speak unbiasedly. Like
Correct.
Casey even knew the Ravens were a bad bet. He had just convinced himself.
Right.
No, I thought
Right.
we were a good bet against the Patriots itself. We had more to play for in that game. The Pats are walking to their division. Now they can get the 1 seed, but like,
Hey, more to play for.
Not
Also adds pressure.
right, and pressure makes fucking dick with this team.
Yeah. So how you guys with the whole pressure thing?
Well, no, it was more. Lamar had never lost weeks 15 through 18, so I was just hanging my hat on that.
Yeah, we saw it.
Mahomes had never lost as a double digit.
I mean, if I get burned on when the record
The
ends, I'm fine
Lions
with it.
never lose at home, laying 7. Like,
Yeah, no, it was a week of just shoving shit up my ass, pretty much. That's what
that's
this weekend
so
was.
fun.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
All right, well let's get to the holidays. Unless Tim remembers what he wanted to talk about.
No. I just loved chopping it. I feel like we just the no pressure episode is great. Just
Yeah, I didn't even go that unhinged. What's some unhinged shit?
What, you
that
want
I
to like
could
say
just-
some slurs or something?
No, not that type of unhinged. More like, oh, we didn't even fucking discuss Barstool. That feels like a pretty big miss.
yeah. Last we spoke,
No one's getting this far anyways.
buddy. We've done like 2-hour episodes.
No, I know.
Yeah,
With
this is like
arguing
this
with
is
Ravens
mid-third
fans.
quarter. Yeah.
The no, that has to be like that that was a moment on Twitter where my fight or flight, like I just froze up. I'm like watching this, I'm like, oh my, like, whoa. Like I didn't even want to tweet like anything. You know, I'm like, cause it's frustrating because like not like everyone's right in their own way, and then it's just like a Twitter thing, and just like it's just like that was like toxic Twitter, and like I worry like I don't know if like I'm like down to like be like big, like there's a lot of shit happens.
No, there was definitely a moment where I was like, I think we're in meetings, and I'm just like, I can't really focus because I just don't. I don't want to engage with him. Like the point was not to like fire back,
Yeah,
but also not saying anything is like
yeah,
would just have been weird. But I can't shit on Underdog, obviously.
right.
Right.
Like I can't use them to like, yeah, Underdogs suck. Like, so it was just, and I think I had typed out a whole thing, and then I was like, no one's gonna read that shit. Like, you know, that's that. I quote tweet him with like 6 bullet points, and it gets like 12 likes. You know what I mean? And like it's just done. And I think I just after like it just drained the brain, and then we were in meeting, and then I just like fired it off.
Yep.
And then ironically, like that seems to be the best thing that I could have done.
Right. No, and it's funny those a thing like that, and this is what I mean, like about I'm not sure if I want to be big. Like he just fires that off and then goes back to the beach or whatever. It's like that's a whole day if you're in like for us, for
Right.
you know, like right. You're like I'm thinking about it. It's like
because in reality, like he could he could distort the entire perception of our company and myself. And I'm not saying like he's a bully, he's mean, like anything. Like genuinely, that is the downside to Twitter is like the follow-up. People, by the way, still never saw my response and his response because that's like the big tweet. That was like his answer to the whole Netflix.
He used
was
that as
at
his
me, right?
answer.
So that has the most impressions and most views. So there just is like people's perception. Now, I'm sure 1 million people saw his tweet, didn't even click on my profile. Like they have no clue. But that is the it's like you can't, it's almost like the idea of you can't make everyone happy.
right.
You can't make everyone on Twitter or on social media understand or inform like the whole Texas Tech thing. And so I have learned I'm now, because 9 times out of 10, I would actually be someone who brings it to other people's attention, right? Like the one reply that has 3 likes, 12 people, like it literally says like 12 impressions. If I respond, that only gets the thing going. Because I probably realized like I lit the fire around the whole Texas Tech thing by just responding to 5 of those people.
Right.
If not, they would have never gotten quote tweets off, and they would have never, like, the conversation just probably ends there, which was part of my logic with just, should I just not respond to Portnoy because I don't want to make this a thing. But I would say,
because then one stroke of the pen is shut up, you fake pussy. Your company's like, what the fuck is Snapback Sports? And then it's just like, word. That's our pizza review. We're out of business.
Fortunately, I think we definitely don't have like an army, but I do think, I don't know how my tweet got so many like there was defense, and there were like, if you're smaller, if we hadn't jumped into this kind of like new tier that we have this year, if it was like last year, I agree, it would have been like, you're dangerous. Like Portnoy can shut down the whole thing, you know, with one tweet. All the schools are like, aren't you the guy who got like fucking dunked on by Portnoy? You know, like all that shit. So yeah, true fear and I guess that's like that's why bullies, you know, why people are silenced against bullies. You know, everyone's like, oh, why don't you speak out? It's like, well, there's layers to it. There's way more complexities to it.
No, it's not even. Yeah, I mean, again, and he will bully people on Twitter, and so it's like and he has every right to do. Like, he stands up for himself and his business all the time, and it's like, good on you. But if you're caught in that crossfire, and you didn't even like really mean to, you were kind of just like, here are my thoughts as someone in media. Like, let me break it down for you. And it's like, oh boy. And then the article is like, Portnoy fires back at Snapback. And it's just like,
that is not what happened.
I'm like, what is happening right now?
Like,
and then I'm just like, we're going
how many texts did you
in
get?
Oklahoma.
How many texts did you get?
Not a ton. And I didn't respond to a lot of them because I'm just like, just read. Just scroll. You guys have no problem scroll. Just continue, click profiles and scroll. Like, you know. But I was like, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, oh, like, it's funny when you're doing your thing, and I'm just like, by the way, we're going to Oklahoma. Like, it just felt like it just felt like a weird. I'm just like, I'm going away.
No, I agree. It's almost like, all right, the boss of my company is engaged in a public, you know, jarring with someone else. Like, we don't really need to talk about like Oklahoma or promoting Bowling Green right now. Yeah. No, I totally get that.
It was like, it was almost, you know, it's like, it's not bad taste. I'm just sitting there, I'm like over here, like, I love the company. Like,
meanwhile, Cartman did do that.
Yeah. I'm just like, anything I say is like not what I mean. So I'm just like, whatever. Like,
I knew how big he was, but like the amount of people who contacted me about it, I was a little surprised.
I mean, like, he continues. I mean, he's not like, they showed